I'll make this real quick. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and I hope you enjoy the video. Today's gonna be wonderful. Bard Karma bans, really. Rumble ban on blue side. Oriana's open for Faker. Last ban is Oriana for sure. And then, I mean, Keria probably fine. The only tricky thing here in this draft is Nautilus is open. I don't know if T1 care too much, because Nautilus is really good into Lulu, and it's really good into Myleo. And these are the two best range supports after, other than Nico. And you know T1, they love their Nocturne Nico drafts. So we'll see if they get a Nocturne Nico draft. They could first pick Jarvan.
And it is just a little bit
or
so
Ashe,
is going to be banned. They did
or Seraphine, Jarvan, Ashe, Seraphine. These are like normally the first picks. They go for the Jarvan, for the Ashe, sorry, but they're gonna play into Jarvan. So the question is, do you take away Seraphine if you're Nongshim? Do you go like Jarvan, Seraphine, Ezreal? If that's the case, then T1 is gonna play Lee Sin into Jarvan, and this will be a trap because owner will fuck you in that matchup. Well, they're probably gonna play Ashe Lulu, and if they can get Ashe Seraphine, they will. Ooh, Bard here is very nice. Hey, where's owner Lee Sin at? Where's owner? Hey. No owner Lee Sin? Oh yeah, Bard's banned. Oops, my brain, sorry. Nico's good. Why is he not playing, why is he not playing fucking Lee Sin? Are you for real, Well, Faker probably wants a mobile mid, and they have last pick top. So I would ban counter pick tops, and they might blind, ban blinds. Gunnar. Wait, Gunnar ban. I wonder if they're planning on taking away the Azir, because Gunnar ban makes not much sense. Like maybe a Kali ban is quite nice to cover off a little bit. They also think they're going to take away the Azir, so they just ban it. Okay, I wouldn't think about just banning it, but there we are. And Eban. And Eban kind of makes you think a little bit of Ahri, but I don't think... I mean, Ryze ban is good because they're going to pick Ryze on 5 if you don't. But you could blind Anivia, but they have Jarvan. They ban the Akali. I mean, to be honest, Aurora here is, I think, the best pick. Ryze here is great into the TF. Sylas is great into the TF. Things like Tristana mid roll the TF. These are big counter picks to the... These are big counter picks to the TF. Ryze, Sylas, TF. He can also go Anivia if he wants to play Anivia. But he has 4 pretty good options, but for sure Ryze is the best. Agreed. And with the Gunnar ban into a global ultimate and Jarvan, this is the blind pick. It just is. Don't pick Jace here. No way. You could do Aurora top.
It wasn't too bad.
Kind of. But I just think you have to go Sion into Gwen. It's the only way to play the game. God bless Doran. Now you're gonna get Gwen in the face. Or Vayne. But it's okay. You're gonna get Gwen or Vayne. They could flex the TF top right now and pick a Nivea on 5. But I think their comp is janky if they do that. Don't flex the TF top, Nongshim, please. Oh my god, they're picking Jace into Sion. Scheisse. I've seen this story too many times. Oh, and best I've seen that story more. Yeah, I think the only.
Single target here on both sides, but at least the Nico gives a little. Talked about it a few times.
You should search Lewis Enrique on TikTok.
Already this year.
First, I gotta watch Nongshim get bodied though.
When you see the current form of these two teams and Scout's current form. The hype kind
I
of
mean,
fades
Ryze
away a little bit.
Is
you think
giga
about
winning.
Past, you get excited. You think about current times. And,
Ryze is giga winning into TF.
Glasses, I suppose, if you're really hoping to get excited about this one, as Nongshim really need to turn things around in a big way, and this could
Bot
be the
is
first
now
step.
winning.
In doing so, to beat T1 would be a huge upset and definitely a momentum
Top
swinger.
is fake counter pick. Fake.
Right now, Diable is hitting some of these mystic shots. That's certainly
look at this pathing.
him out here in this lane.
He's pathing into bot on a ward to recall. Just to make them fucking heart attack. Yeah, I think SpongeBob
actually, this is really huge.
might get the blue buff. They have 3 winning lanes.
But this is a really good read here from Sponge. And at this point, owner's not 100% aware, but he will check. It's a smite fight.
Will he be out actually?
Nah, Owner, you're a freak. You're a freak. Nah. He has EQ in 1 second.
As well as Sponge will be able to find the flag and drag, but Faker, he's able to ghost on over, and that is
what is this? What is this? What is this? He walks into bot on vision, bases on the spot, runs up, and then steals the blue and kills him.
if Sponge picked it up, so then the
Rise
would
has
be
flash
able
here.
to get a lot of extra money as well.
Nay,
Could just be
nay,
dead here.
nay,
Pace
nay,
picks it up,
nay.
and Scout is almost dead as well. Sponge looking to try and get his revenge.
Scout
though,
just
will
lived.
be able to make
Owner.
it to relative safety. Owner
I mean,
moving in, though. That means
you could
that
EQ
Faker
in
is
here,
going
but
to
it would be kind of
survive. Scout
chopped.
needs to be a lead. And
6,000
that is
assists for
6,006,
Carrier.
so
He
took
did
us
it.
Just under moving up to second place with any sort of assistance.
Now we'll watch this play one more time here. Pleta just
Was a good flash, to be honest.
far forward. Carrier
Was a good
sets this
flash.
one up. And it's Ash Seraphine, pretty simple. And Scout does get chunked down.
This is
here.
unlucky as
So
fuck.
I
That
will
is so
3
unlucky, by the
HP.
way.
Oh,
3
3
HP.
That is
That's
so
why you drink
unlucky.
your potions, because otherwise that should have
It's a
little
matter
bit
of time
better
here
chance at
before
making that
T1 do the
happen
thing,
later
where
on
top
into
lane
the
becomes
game.
an island.
Also, we'll be able to
Owner
fight
does
very
his
well in the
grumpy
mid-game
and
because
bases,
the
or
follow-up,
he
like
just
you were
runs
talking
towards
about,
spot,
with Scout
click
finding
strike,
these
click
Destiny
spot,
Gate angles, and
click
then
spot
picking
with
the forward
Rise,
execution should
and
be
they
able to
rain in the
follow up really
dives.
nicely. Wants to do.
No donors today,
Unfortunately,
right?
I just feel like
There's no way there's a
I think
donor
that
today.
the Ambessa
It's
old
Sion
nerf
into an Ambessa.
is something that this is
God,
kind
this
of
mid
my
matchup
personal
is
take.
crazy unplayable
It
for
feels
TF.
like a lot of the missed ults we've seen are because players just haven't yet adjusted. Because they've
Actually,
played
this
so
this
many
this this
Ambessa
Deathfire
games to the
touch
timing,
Rise where he
and
just
they kinda
spams Eon you
whip it
seems so
because of
annoying.
that. Commentating
7
pro games, I
CS
wish
diff
they didn't
equals
nerf it
unplayable.
because it's
yeah, I
It
don't
is
think
unplayable.
It was all that warranted.
You get
Maybe
outscaled,
she
you
was
lose
a bit
every
of a
trade, you
menace
sit on your
solitude,
tower, it's miserable.
And being able to help with that is generally a good idea. Still, Nongshim looking to try and defend their blue buff
Okay,
here
Owner.
as Diable
If
will
you
be
get
getting
this,
back
you get
towards
6,
the
and you have
wave by the
smite
looks of
advantage.
things.
Think
That
about
might
it.
mean that they are just going to give this one up. Sponge might actually have trouble getting this Gromp as well, as the beat drop is going to come.
His mid laners explode on like a first item
Yeah,
component
big
or
bot
anything
pressure
like
here.
that.
Look
You
at
can see
look at
that
Scoot though.
the Rise is going to be a little bit accelerated here.
Here comes the
in
bot
this
play.
game. And he starts to build up experience lead like he
Is
has
this
right
gonna
now,
work?
then can really start to put the pressure on. And here we do see a
Ooh.
TF ult.
Yeah, in goes Scout, and there's no flash on Pace
I mean-
as well, so he's not getting out of the Cataclysm.
Yeah.
Very dead Ash here. And
That
Nongshim
one's not
are
really.
on the board.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think that Flash here.
I think Pace just needs to play
so
safe.
There isn't.
Yeah, did
helps
Owner
set
stop
that
doing
one
the
up. So
Dragon or what?
Perhaps a caster blessing of the TF in this case.
Yeah,
Don't.
perhaps. That's almost
Nah.
a steal away here
He
for
just
Owner,
put
who
all his
has
aura on the
flushed
line
forward,
there.
and he's not getting out of here unless they can fight their way out. True shot barrage to take down Carrier, but it's traded immediately as Sponge will go
Wait,
down.
they can chase
Realm
here.
Looking for Diable as well as he flashes to get himself
Oh my
out of the
god,
way.
it's actually a
No route.
monster
He's going
Rise
down
ult, holy
field for that,
fuck.
And that is a dead Diable.
Well,
and
it's
another
2 for
kill
1.
to Faker.
I think this is a great utilization.
If he stole that
His
Drake as
ult
well,
advantage
it's
started
just
out.
over.
I think T1 knew, and they were
But he
able to
didn't
shot
get the
call
Drake,
very
but they got 2
quickly.
big kills.
Like, we get contestants, we might get the steals. We're going to go back here to the Destiny Gate, and actually looking at the
Kinda
angle we
respect,
took
though.
here a little bit more closely.
Respect.
It was pretty difficult to actually expect this was going to happen.
Pace
Faker was
died
coming
earlier,
down
so it's
as well,
technically
but
2
now
for
they're
2.
like, okay,
Yeah,
he
I
doesn't
guess.
have that.
Oh, down to 3 HP, by the way. Slightly early.
Oh no,
So
just
he
fucking
almost gets
throws
the steal.
himself.
Faker has Prio, and he has Realm Warp, and the Twisted Fate actually cannot ult in to flank or to really support here, so they can chase deep like this, and I think that's the
Nice that Faker
corresponding
insta-Ws to
decision
get the
go
slow.
in here, knowing how, and Faker picks up a second kill on this TF, on this Rise.
Will have his Son of
He's
Sky
gonna
pretty
spot
quickly
the grubs.
as there is some Void Grubs taken here by Sponge.
But
At least
they're
he's able
all
to get
gone.
that against the flow of Spark.
I mean, in the EWC qualifier yesterday, T1 played against Fearex, and Pace and Carrier 2v2 killed bot about 12 times, unironically, and it was a fast fucking 2-0 insta-win. And here we are. Oh. What the fuck are you doing? What are you doing?
Scout gonna collect that one, and Diable able to get
What is
himself
he
home.
doing?
Yeah, I was watching that on the minimap, and it looked
Why is he in
not
the
good
vicinity
for
of
T1
Doran?
because they
Yo,
just did not
come
have
back
any way
bot,
for
there's a
Doran
crab,
to
there's
join
bot
that
camps.
skirmish. It's another
Oh,
shot.
Pleta.
Yeah, Pop Blossom is going to come
Yo,
through here as
Pleta
well.
kinda
Pace is
frying,
just
though.
put down by Pleta. And now looking for even more, and Sponge making his way
Wait,
through.
Pleta kinda
Should mean that
fried.
Carrier is
That's
just
so big
dead.
for Pleta. Holy
This
fuck, some
wants him
hope.
on the noggin, so
This
that is
game
now
is-
Nongshim with a kill lead.
Yeah, this game is
Subs in
very
for the hens,
close
makes a
right
good
now.
play.
T1 are playing
Okay,
fast
come on,
and always
Pleta.
trying to play aggressively on both sides of the map.
This guy was an 80 carry 2 years ago.
As this one eventually, look at
So
where
what are you
King is
doing
on the
here?
minimap while
Doran's
being
top.
counted. I think this is just pure greed out of
Yeah,
Owner,
this is
despite the
greedy
fact
as
that
hell.
Faker
When
is
top
here
is missing and there's a
faster.
TF on
The
enemy
Ambessa comes
team.
over, hits the ultimate. Scout
TF
is able
loves
to
dropping
show off.
anything
Sponge
to
could
join
buy so
any
much
fight.
time here at the Cataclysm, and Faker
Oh,
just doesn't
double
have the
buffs and a
damage
500 gold
to
shutdown to
secure
TF,
anything back on
really?
the other side. And then here,
Ooh,
great
that
play
was a
from
nice
Pleta.
one by Pleta.
Gets the double knock up here, and Diable stays even though he's low because that's who he is. He likes to play on the edge. They're calling he's got no flash, and he just tells Sponge to take the kill, and he does.
Yeah, take the kill, no flash,
Nice,
no flash. Just go and kill
Bro,
him.
the colors of his
And that
screen
is
are
precisely
wild.
what they did already.
That's
This Nico sitting on
HDR,
2-1
really?
and 2.
The vicinity
Yeah,
here, they're gonna
SpongeBob's
try to
actually not that
punish him,
weak
but
now.
No route to connect. Complete here for Pays. see if what he can buy on this back, because he is actually going to be stopped.
Yeah, Sponge actually able to stop him there.
TF ult behind.
Scout looking for a little bit of an
Oh
angle.
my
There's
god,
the
carrier
ongoing.
R flash was sick.
They were looking for Sponge, in
He
fact,
clipped
as
Scout.
Ona is now taking a lot. Sponge flashes out of the way, very close to dead, and the Pop Blossom is going to connect.
Nice engage by Pleta, but they can't follow up. They're too low. Of course, he's going over the wall. Yo, that carrier play was nice.
I think it's going to be just fine here for
Because it
T1
also,
as they find a
he like R
phenomenal
flashed
team
backwards.
fight
It
just
hit
before
the
Drake.
TF and it hit the Jarvan. Yeah, pulls fire Ezreal skin. That's triggering me still.
Maybe he's trying to
Look at this.
By the way,
The carrier play was
he is
crazy.
able to
Because it also
get this
clips Jarvan.
Destiny, like, he
R
flashes
flashes back.
to
Oh no, it
the
doesn't
Jarvan.
clip
He
Jarvan
actually
actually.
Gets it onto Scout. I didn't even see it onto
It
Scout.
just goes straight onto
Flashes
Scout.
to get it onto Scout as he's destiny in, and then hits the follow-up route on the other side of the fight. Like, Keria is carrying
Yeah, the
both
root
sides
hit
of the
Jarvan.
skirmish right now. Gets a follow-up here onto Pleta as well. If Owner hits that when it becomes lightning, Diable is
he
likely
fucking-
dead. And man, T1.
I guess Jarvan, I guess TF is just too deep or what? I mean, R flash makes sense because he's the furthest forward. So if he gets stunned, Jarvan will like send it, lands the charm as well. I always see Seraphine just R flash. I remember watching On just play Seraphine, he's just perma R flashing. Okay, so we've counterpicked Sion with Ambessa. We've played the lane and we're even after 15 minutes. Okay, nice. So they have a Sion and we don't now, so that's a problem. I wonder how that'll go for the game. Yo, Owner, are you gonna fucking not?
Yeah, Sponge in a little bit of trouble here as the arrow is going to connect. Owner finds the audacious charge and
Owner
will
is...
take down his
The second Owner sees Sponge on his screen, he runs at him. And Sponge is just running away for his life. The Owner is just chasing him like a fucking...
Oh dear. It was looking so good until it
What a
wasn't. That
flash.
Blossom also going to go in that category as Pleta
That was a
doesn't quite
clean
find it.
reaction
Does get the
time.
flash out of
You
pace,
can
though,
expect
and
it to
is gonna be
happen as the Nico's
important
ulting.
That
But you have to
that gate was
react to the
not
flash,
good.
otherwise you just trade
Scout
1 for
goes
0.
back 2 meters.
Well, he thought the Nico ult was gonna hit, right? Okay, and now a new challenger is approaching. What the fuck is this?
His Nintendo Power Magazine's not coming today, I guess.
Nah, it's not the Baus combo, right? Not TP into base.
King on this crazy flank will be spotted though, so he's actually just
Oh my god, he just did the Baus combo. Nar.
No answer, like at all.
Oh
They're
my
gonna get
god.
maybe
Why
that
is he
whole
why is he
turret.
even
Sponge
TPing
alone
there?
isn't gonna be able to deal with this, and Kinga doesn't have TP because he went for that flank. So Faker's just like, thanks.
They don't even have Nico ult or TF ult.
Side
Faker had a little
Sponge
bit of a
just
slow start to
prioritize
spring.
camps,
But the last few
and,
series, he's really
that
finding
means
his
the Nongshim
groove.
fall to
If they do
Like
complete
against
that top
DK,
lane
he
for
was
Scout
much
does
better
have
already.
TP, so
DNS, he was much...
comes up there
It
to
was
defend it, but
after the
lost a
HLE
lot
series,
of
I think he
plays.
turned around a decent amount.
And
Like his
FaZe
spring had ups
now
and
has
downs,
2
but
items
recently he's
complete.
pretty
Diable
solid.
not quite there. Bunch of dashes.
Everyone's playing better when they're playing as
Maybe
DK.
outplay that
DK
with
beat
the items
HLE
he now
yesterday,
has
little
put
pup.
together.
This comp has so
Son.
many peel to he's got his carry pants on. He knows what he's got to do.
The gluten is coming out as now Carrier. Oh, the flash actually towards FaZe here.
Oh.
As they do look to capitalize on that lack of flash, but
Inside the Jarvan ult, he
just
sidestepped
does
the
not
Ambessa
work.
ult.
Doran going to show up here as well as Kingin going to be held in position and wiped out. Ona is dealing with Scout towards the north of the fight, and Pleta and Diable now just wondering what the heck
Sometimes
they're
when you're in
supposed to do.
Jarvan ult
Flashes in the end
and you're at
as
the back of it,
Diable
it's kind of
gets out
hard
of
to
the way
move
if the
left
wind
and
becomes
right.
lightning, but
So you have to
T1,
take
they
a
should be
step
able to deal with
forwards
this
to
out
do
of
it.
turret.
I swear. I'm just gonna say it again. I feel like I say it every day. This Ambessa ult nerf is crazy. This is crazy to
I
me.
mean, the Seraphine's there. Right?
This Ashe is dodging Ambessa ult in Jarvan ult.
This comp is so oppressive,
It's disgusting.
And it's so strong early as well. That's why Ashe Seraphine is just shouldn't be given over. Look at this engage. Curry is just like, nah. By the way, also hit Scout again on the Destiny.
Like King just can't get in. He just can't get it off.
Work, and FaZe is just like, well, I guess go kill them. Thanks for the help, guys. I don't have enough health to really follow, but you got this. Owner's red buff ticks away, so he has to commit the flash here. But it does end up
What did they do to her? They made her cast time on her ult longer, so it doesn't proc instantly.
Like this game might have been interesting. So much more
She lost
power
2.5%
around
rate,
the
really.
Baron, and, you know,
Someone in
surprise,
chat saying that they're
5.5
gutting
gold
enchanters and
lead.
buffing engage
Got their
supports.
eyes on
Chat,
it
is
with
that
an
for
Ashe
real,
that is
for real?
getting
Or is that...
closer.
That's going to be
largest lead
massive
on the
for
Rift
some
is
teams around the
Ona.
world.
Is going to be very
If
difficult
the
to deal with
if the
as Destiny
enchanta
does come on through. Scout
disappears.
not really using it for
Hey,
much as the arrow
and
is
the
going to
engage
sail
comes
by.
back.
It does look fantastic, but doesn't get a lot done. As there's the flash encore. Great
Everyone
flag
R
drag
flashes.
there from
Everyone just
Sponge
does it. They
to
just
make
throw it
sure
out,
that he's
see what
able to get
happens.
himself out.
On spawn. For real. So I think that was the thought process
For real,
behind
for real?
Carrier's
Oof.
flash engage there, but Sponge had an amazing flag and drag to buffer, and he gets away. Okay, here comes a really optimistic TF.
Where they went for Keria?
Yeah, Scout is just going
What?
to get turned
So then
here by Pays.
Pays just let him... He knew he would die to the red buff. Oh my god.
As Pays now throws
Oh my... Oh my... Stop it. Nah. 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 Nah, 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 nah. Pentakill? No way, it's a pentakill, by the way. It is a pentakill, it is a pentakill. It's a pentakill for Pays. Oh my god, he just fucking owned them. Are you kidding? He just absolutely owned them. What is this at the bottom?
Okay, well, 10,000 gold lead here, 22.
That goes crazy.
We are very much in a
Wait,
GG territory.
he did two things there they were just like really nice. He knew that he would die to red buff, and he just got the Ezreal E with his ult. It's because of the faker meme.
It just doesn't really matter as... This is a bit puzzling to me because it's an Ashe Seraphine that you're trying to engage.
So he let Scout. I thought he was going to let him live.
3 HP once this game. It would have been criminal if he got away a second time. Pays gets that kill. Doran is able to match the TP here somehow. And then this shift is
now the Ashe is frying.
Once Diable's gone, they're like, oh, we go all the way to the fountain to get these kills. There's just nothing you could do. King and misses the ultimate.
The Ashe is frying.
Really would have mattered, but Ashe isn't letting you get away. Too sticky.
Absolutely frying.
He gets the
Holy.
big fancy icon as here comes
What a pentakill. That was a nice one.
Doesn't quite get the value there as the Pop Blossom only connects.
Yo, Pays carry, like I said yesterday, they were 2v2 killing like 10 times in lane.
Still.
And Faker's form looks way better.
So much damage from Doran. That was half of his health bar from an ult. What the heck? As Keria tries to go for the extension there. Scout's health bar is
did he just 1v4 them?
Is doing so much damage. Realm Warp comes in. That's going to zone Diable away from his base. And now Ona looks to try and take down
Was
this
he 1v4ing them?
like T1 are going to be focused on this turret for the moment. As somehow a siege minion got
yeah, T1 lost that series to HLE and then they just...
But with Baron, I mean,
they locked in.
Just be the end of the game. Scout and Sponge still dead.
T1 Gen G this week is going to shape up to something fucking legendary if T1 plays like this. 24-minute win against Nongshim is solid. Nongshim's not a great team, but a 24-minute slammer, that's good.
And is now looking to turn the damage. King is his next target. Sponge is not flagging.
I think them playing versus DNS and Nongshim was one thing, but the DK series was also pretty good. And the Fear X series was good too. Yo, Skooks, thanks for the 10 gifted. Much love. Alright, go next. This is gonna be another sub 60-minute series like yesterday for T1 by the looks of it. Shin Zhao ban. Is T1 thinking about playing Azir Skarner or what? That's the first thing I see. Sorry, Chandraban. Wait, what did I say? What did I just say? What did my brain say? I meant Skarner. Did I not say Skarner? Azir Skarner? Bro, sometimes like I say something and then I don't remember what I said, but I didn't say the right thing, so I don't realize I didn't say it, so I forget. Bro, they're gonna, I can tell you what the T1's gonna do. By the looks of it, there will be a Bard ban now, and then they will first pick Azir, and then they will pick Skarner on 2-3, or? Is that what's about to happen? They banned the Vi. Ooh, Bard is open. Maybe that changes everything. Nautilus is open though. Oh yeah, the Rumble's open too. The Rumble, the Azir Skarner, the Ezreal's open. Vas! What is their Lucian prio? They could have taken anything. Sorry, Ezreal's out. My bad. Sorry, I meant Cade. Cade Bard. Why are they going Lucian? So they're giving over Rumble, Caitlyn, Bard if they want. Or I guess Rumble Pantheon. Because they can't play Lucian Naughty. You know they're playing Lucian Melio. There's no way they play Lucian Melio Azir though, right? They're playing Lucian Melio Skarner. Pantheon Rumble, nice. Is this just gonna be like Lucian Melio Cassante / Ornn? Or and then or Skarner, and then I mean here Scout could just pick Aurora. He won't pick Yorick into Rumble. No way. Not again. Not this time. You have Lucian Melio on your team, and they have Pantheon. Cassante much better champ. With the idea that they have Pantheon and you have Lucian Melio, I think Cassante fits way better. I agree. I think pick a mid laner here. Pick Talia, pick fucking Aurora, pick, I don't know. Put Rumble mid and pick Gwen, I don't know. Picking AD or support here is useless, isn't it? Unless you pick the Bard. But then you're gonna get no Caitlyn, no Jhin. Do you have a fourth champ? Yeah, Victor. Yeah, I don't like Victor, but sure, it's a mid and you can ban for it. I mean, the only supports now really into Lucian Melio or what? I mean, there's three, right? There's three. There's Lulu, Bard, and there is Nami. I don't like Nami as much. I think Lulu and Bard are better, probably. Like, I think Jhin would be amazing for Nongshim. Like, having Jhin Bard, or Kate Bard, or are they gonna ban Kate Jhin? Aren't they just gonna pick Yunara Lulu? Why don't you ban Lulu Bard? They can play Sivir Lulu. They can play Yunara Lulu, and if they ban Lulu here, they can play Jhin Bard. So now I can play Jhin Bard. Do they not care about Jhin because they have Cassante or what? Oh, they're gonna go Corki Nami. You're assuming Pleta can play Bard. Does he really not play Bard? Is Owner about to bust out a Mundo or what? Why is he laughing? Now you're gonna play like Wukong or some shit, right? Or Nefiri. Faker Akali. I'm a fan. He's got a little rat smile going on. He knows he's gonna fuck someone up. Yo, he needs some CC now. You need CC now. He needs CC. There needs to be something that can set him up. Nay, Owner, nay. Are we gonna play like Gnar jungle? What is this? Sejuani? They were talking about something there. Maybe we learn one day that they were talking about a champ that they actually decided to play in a World Semifinals Game 5. The only champs I can see him playing in jungle are Jax, Olaf, Brand. That's what he's been playing in solo queue. And Talon.
Test Sponge on his Raptor cam. Not sure about that one.
Okay.
But, let's see.
Owner just did the thing again, where he just ran at Sponge and hit him.
Is gonna have to
He's gonna have to call Faker. Faker, please.
Yeah.
Oh, he dodged the Q. Yo, this is actually really annoying. Look at Faker.
It's just who's going to kill him. That's the question. Flash over.
Oh my god, it's so unlucky. But look at mid-wave, it's pushing in, but I guess Scout gets a kill.
Possibly dangerous.
Nay, 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 nay.
Nah, he's fine.
Oh, putain de merde, ça va. Well, Scout didn't even TP back, he ran back apparently. So Nongshim has a game that looks pretty stable, right? Jungle's ahead.
Okay, we're gonna see a TP here from Doran. Kingan's gonna secure his
Mid is a little bit down on XP, but ahead.
Down a little bit after that.
God, Owner is...
A little bit of value here.
What happened to him?
Camping this map to drop so
Time
much.
spent in enemy jungle is higher than his own jungle this series, probably.
Faker actually just bottom lane doing just fine, top lane doing just fine. As Diable taking a lot of damage here, Sponge coming in at exactly the right moment.
Oh, Diable! Oh my god, he almost died. Okay, carrier, yeah. I mean, it counts as a 2v2 kill, that's why he did it. That's one in the stat column. Yeah, the state kind of sucks for Pace.
Yeah, well, Bubble is going to get a relentless pursuit out of Pace at least.
That Lucian skin is cool. That's cool. That's a cool Lucian skin. What is that? Is that like an Eye Noon skin with a chroma? What happened to Diable?
Not too bad.
I think Diable's just gonna have to try and get to the end of the year, and then everything that has happened will be okay. So far, 2026 just like a little, looks like a little bit of a year to kind of
put Nongshim in even better position, but Phosphorus Bomb does some work here.
Put in the freezer. Unless Pleta can turn it around with him, and Nongshim somehow locks in, but I think Faker's doing the thing again where he just roams. This is like a copy-paste of watching T1 yesterday. Wait, bot wave is slightly frozen on our side. I'm clicking bot. That's what Faker did. I'm clicking bot. I'm only clicking bot.
Avoid stuff, but Faker just ults on in. 5-point strike comes down. There's the backflip as Faker gets on top of Diable.
I think he could have killed Nami there, no?
And he is
this is what he did yesterday as well, Faker. He just loves to roam. Faker fat-fingered an emote, did he?
Half to 2/3 of that wave, so
he never emotes. What the fuck? Was it a thumbs up or what?
Yeah, just
the default emote, I think, isn't it T? So it's next to F and he flashed, so I guess he fat-fingered the T.
I think they know that this is happening.
I don't think they can do anything here.
Finally, Owner does show
just helping Faker get a base. Faker goes bot, helps him kill. Owner goes mid, helps Faker base, and then repeat the cycle or what? So Faker is the jungler now. He's up 3 CS still, Faker, because Victor's level 1 was rough.
And just, you know, don't get too far ahead. Give us a game. As there's a backflip from Faker. Arcane Storm does go down, and the flash comes on through.
What? And they just kill Scout?
In this mid lane, and
what?
Wolf, I think maybe the pendulum has just swung back, much like our opening video. As Sponge trying to find Faker here, the Cyclone going to try and interrupt him though. As there's the backflip, and Faker
no way. No, wrap it up. He just runs at Scout after having roamed bot and lost so many minions. He just ran at him and killed him. And then he manages to sidestep 2 Pantheon Qs, and Sponge just looks tilted as fuck when he dies.
In terms of elementals, it is one of the best.
Yeah, pretty powerful.
But I think it's unacceptable for Scout to die there, by the way. I don't know how.
Paze is just going to kill
Oh
him in
my god,
response.
one more
Okay,
bullet
very
and it's a
close
kill.
to.
So Faker just runs at the
Faker
Victor and
here.
ults him here. He's in an ult Q combo.
So he's going to look for it.
Auto,
Gets the
E,
man, that
Q,
shuriken.
W, ult, auto, Q.
Backflip was so clean.
Pretty
Wow.
perfect execution.
Wait, Doran
That
just
is
solo
a
killed
kill
top.
from Doran.
What is
I believe he
happening?
may have just gone all out.
Like,
And
T1 is just
King then
individually slamming them.
This one's falling
I
apart.
know,
It's
and
putting
I
away.
get it. Some people can say
Well,
they're
they
playing
want
versus
somebody to
Nongshim, they're only
it's
playing versus
just-
Phoenix,
I
only
get
playing
out.
versus DNS, it's only
But
DK,
Doran
lul.
could go all out as King and
But after that
tries to
HLE
equalize
series,
here, but
I do feel
doesn't have
a little
any-
different about
so
the
far
way they're
with
playing the
turret,
game.
Like, there's nothing really can do.
Like, especially individually. He's a
Especially
good coach. I mean, I'm sure Easy Hoon's a good coach, bro. Like, he was on BLG.
I mean, the Rook
It's hard to
already
say how
in
good coaches
hand.
are, though. It's impossible to
just
tell
keep putting the
unless,
pressure
like, you have a very forward-facing coach that speaks a lot in content like Tabe.
Diable has to catch that wave.
Faker going in,
What?
looking for it one more time. His scout is just dead.
Bro, he's fucking him.
Execution gets
He also invested,
2-0 and
like,
one now,
okay,
and I mean, as
the
soon
reason
as
this is
this,
strange to me
Akali
is
gets
because
unlocked from the
Akali's
mid
level
lane,
6 timer
it's
was
just
used
going to be
to go
problematic.
bot,
Obviously
sit
has
bot for
completed
about
the
30
quest already,
seconds,
but
He literally
and
just
invest his
TPs,
ult and flash
baits the
bot,
gravity field, and he's like,
and he
I
got
don't
one
have that
bailout
now.
from
I kill
owner,
you.
and he
I
just
got the
ran back
shuriken.
from base and killed him.
Yeah, now you're just
And now he's
dead.
killed him
It was-
again.
I mean,
Is this a matchup where Victor has to build Roa?
Like, the second,
Like, is there, what the fuck is happening? Because now he's
I mean, remember,
a level and a half
Scout was
down
the one who
on
got
Victor.
first blood
And
at,
if he
like,
clicks
level
on a
2
side
in
lane,
this game.
Faker will murder
And he
him.
was not able to let.
Yeah.
I
but he got solo
haven't
killed by
seen
Doran
a single.
Kazante
I
in
forgot
this game.
Pantheon had an
I think
ultimate.
the
I
current
actually just
form
remembered
may
that
also just
Pantheon
be
has a global
symptom
ult.
of the- ooh, it's so interesting. T1 have not committed to trying
So
to get that
Rumble's
last
up
proc or
against the
anything
Akali,
here.
but
It's
I
just
don't
not
think
that
Rumble
interesting
can
to them,
win.
Not that relevant with this composition. Hayes is playing with fire here.
Yeah.
What?
Arizona coming in, though, finds the Cyclone. Tidal Wave, fantastic for the disengage.
Rat out of nowhere.
However,
Holy
and
shit.
T1 are unable to quite
Nay,
find it
nay,
as
nay.
Faker going in onto Kingin, looking to put his
Okay, he did that for
together,
fun.
but Unfortunately,
As they're getting the dragon now in the bottom side of the map, or at least we're thinking about it, we'll need to actually win a fight.
you just needed
Yes,
to
no,
hit that
yes,
raptor
no
once.
culling.
Oh my goodness, that was very depressing.
Faker could E the Rumble TP
He
right
might
now.
be
He's
able
gonna
to
press
win
E
this
again.
fight,
Look at the
although,
minimap right now.
as teleported
Look at the
from
minimap. Look at the
Kingin,
minimap. Here comes
looks to
Faker.
make his way down.
Look at him.
Doran comes on forward.
Boom, Faker!
Looking for an angle there as well, but Faker just goes into the back line. Not sure about
Okay,
this one.
okay.
He's taking so
Wait,
much damage,
help!
surviving for the moment, though, finally. The kill does
Hey,
come
you gotta
through.
do it when you're playing
Dragon is
Akali and you
secured
see
by
someone
T1,
TPing in your
but both
face.
of the solo
It would be a
lanes are
crime
now
if you
Terraria,
didn't do it.
limping away
You
from
have
this
to do it.
one. As there
It
is
looks
the
cool
man
as
drop
hell.
from Sponge, get the flash on forward to kill the Melio.
Did Faker just, you know, Akali can't deny TPs because she doesn't have CC. Did he just time the
He did,
backflip
yeah.
to follow? That was crazy. I think that's
You
what
gotta
he
do it when you
actually-
get
I think he did.
when you get
I think
when
that's
you
how
get
he
the
got into
chance
that
to
fight,
do it.
which
You
unfortunately
always have
put
to
him in a
do it.
pretty rough
Otherwise,
spot, and he
you're a
ultimately
criminal.
died. I've never
Respect.
seen that before.
If he had ult
I'm
there,
pretty
he would
sure I
fuck
knew
them all.
that
He just
could
didn't have ult.
happen.
On the wrong
Well,
side,
he
though,
kinda
if
threw the
Sponge
game,
has
but
the
it was
flash
cool
away,
as
but
shit,
also
so
uses that
worth
flash
it.
to secure it.
Now
All right,
back in the Dragon
Nongshim,
seat
this is
once
it, baby.
again.
We got a lead.
And Sponge
We
might
got a
actually be
lead.
able to grab
Time to
Shelly,
lock in.
unless
Scout
T1
got
just
so
decide
much
to start a
fucking
fight
gold there. He's
instead.
actually ahead in gold on
Diable
Akali
very
right
strong
now.
At this point in time, as Pathmaker going to deny the CC there from Doran. Tidal Wave comes on forward. Paze is able to take down Sponge.
One
but
for
Ona
one.
is likely to die as well. Kingin looking very low as Faker does get bubbled, but gets
And
the
they
work
lost.
done beforehand. And now
Or-
Diable
or-
able to get
or-
that barrier down and keep himself alive. Scout now in trouble. Gets
Scoot,
pulled back.
scoot, scoot,
And the dash
scoot.
cannon
Oh,
comes
he
on through.
proto-
There's the arcane storm.
Yo, the
Paze
rocket belt
taking
value
so
there
much
is
damage, has to
crazy.
flash to get out of the way. And
Rocket
Plenna
belt value
is
is
an
out of
angry
control.
fish.
Are you kidding?
Unfortunately, not-
We should
I will
abandon
never
that
judge someone for
idea at
building
this
rocket
point,
belt
just be
ever
happy
again.
with this ward.
I've seen this happen too many times where they escape on 1 HP. Alright, Scout's actually really strong now. The only problem is he needs experience.
Already pretty low.
He's still a level down, but he can slowly get it back. Wait, Navori Flicker Blade.
Before this Herald can actually
Looks
secure it
like
for Nongshim, unfortunately, but they still get the mid turret, which is more
a
valuable.
fidget spinner.
Faker is pushing all. If they need him, he
Yeah,
can
Nelson,
be
no, it's set.
called upon. As
Ult.
Doran is looking for another solo.
Yeah,
he missed his
doesn't
W.
quite find that damage. He's underneath the turret, so Sponge will just kill him. And
Pantheon
there
ult
he
works. Yeah, Faker pressing one button has opened up the fucking circus. Is actually true. The game was over. Bot was winning, mid was winning, top was winning, jungle was winning. It was
cooking a
GG.
little bit too hard, and the game
Now
state
they
is
have to
not
get the next
as
streak.
Good for T1 as they maybe think.
Scout's kind of tanky now, though.
The hat trick of solo kills is.
So
I
it's
think
really
this game
scary
is
to
really
actually
losable
create
for
like
T1.
that, especially with as
Let's see if PaZe can carry.
You are not going to enjoy the end result, so probably have to play a
TP
little bit
top,
more
but
respectfully as
there's-
Lucian here. Is
why is
Faker's
TP
going to
top?
TP flank, and we'll see
He's
Doran
gonna
be able
chase
to
him or
swap
what?
them. See if
But
they can
he has
secure
no
this
CC
kill.
ult.
I don't think so.
Well, Faker does get harpooned to start this one off, so maybe going to be a difficult one. Never mind, he just backflips in.
What
5-point
the
strike
fuck
comes
is
down,
that damage?
and now FaZe gets
Without
engaged
ult, it's
on
ridiculous.
Here in this mid lane, but just not quite enough damage just
Yeah,
there.
Shadow
4
Flamer
seconds
was
on the
just
Dragon,
rolling
that
him.
is exactly where Nongshim want to go.
I mean, this is gonna get them top
They
tower.
do, I think, have to give this Dragon up T1.
And now he's in a
But they
base
can
and run bot.
set
But you
up
see
the
what I mean?
swap I
Like,
was
he
talking
loves to
about. Well,
roam,
Faker
run
took
around
too
the
much
map.
damage, so he is void.
Yeah, the scaling on Nongshim is not bad.
Kind of with Rumble as well.
Doran,
Speaking of Rumble,
stop it.
Yeah,
he is not alone.
He is not.
Actually,
Sponge
Doran,
is
keep
gonna
going.
rotate down. Let's see whether Doran can find anything here. He still wants it as he's got friends on the way. Pathmaker comes in.
Rumble, no
Should be
flash
able
from
to
earlier,
pull
right?
King out, and he does do so, but they're dancing on the barbecue, and that is the Wukong being taken down.
Dashes
rest
the
of
bubble,
Nongshim
dashes out.
will turn up as well as the
Miley
calling,
ult.
just to try
No
and
Faker
deter
TP.
them.
Double
But the
knock.
Arcane Storm will catch up, at least for the moment. Does finally dissipate as now Diable with that extra movement
He kills,
speed.
he kills.
The
That
dash
was,
is
oh
on
my
forward
god, that dash
and
range.
just
Never mind.
joins up with
Nice from
Doran
Keria
gets
with the
himself
ball.
out of there.
Yeah, Rumble no flash from earlier. It's a good play. It doesn't really do much for the game, but it's a kill. They lost mid tier 1.
So they actually keep that gold lead. It's very small,
Yeah,
though. 600,
not the end of the world though for
23 minutes.
Nongshim. They're
Yeah,
fine.
it doesn't exactly mean
It's not
too
like
much,
game deciding or
but
game
it's these
changing in a way.
incremental advantage happen.
Keria's invisible this game? What do you mean? He's playing
Still,
melee. What do you want to do?
Nongshim
Flash
now,
in,
2
fire
minutes
kick someone
until
backwards
this
like an
next
insect
Mountain
and then
Drake. If they
fucking...
get 4 Mountain
Like,
Drake
what
Mountain Soul,
what kind of clip farm are you wanting?
Nice take by you.
Faker's almost
I
2
know
levels
it's a bit
up now.
controversial, but really has just
Okay,
been
Drake in
mopping
30
up these
seconds.
side lanes.
Have the prio
Faker not
just
level
yet.
16
They're gonna
yet.
have to push that mid wave in
Level
and
16
head
would be
over as
nice.
fast as they
Lane.
I wonder if
There is
Faker's saying,
control
don't
vision, though,
fight,
for
I want to
Nongshim.
get level 16 on the bot
And
wave.
They have kind of ball here.
They don't know where he is. They're looking for him.
They're
This could
looking
be
for
a huge
Faker.
flank.
Now they're looking to turn on to Faker. Faker does have teleport if he does go low.
Okay, he
get
had
back
to use
into
his
a
ultimate.
fight.
That's
But
not
he
good.
does just make his way out of there. Now
That's
no Grand
not
Starfall
good.
available here for Nongshim, but Owner is very far away. Faker did ult in that last one, so won't have that.
Diable's
The
front
ensuing
lining.
fight is now
W
Diable
from
getting
Cassante
taken
on
down
the
very
Nami
low.
bubble.
Culling is absorbed
Owner's
by
behind
most of
them.
Nongshim as there's
So if
the
Nongshim go
equalizer
forwards
to
here,
try
it could be
and
pretty
separate
good.
them. The all-out from
Doran value there on
gets
his
to that
W was
backline,
insane.
and now the Wukong makes
Pleta
his
flashes.
presence over
Owner
the
can't
bubble.
move.
Is so
1 for
good
1
from
maybe.
Pleta.
Doran's 1
He's gonna
HP.
try to
He has
kite this one
TP.
out, and Sponge has fallen,
Pace pal.
but both
Dead.
junglers being dead doesn't
The
necessarily
fight's not
guarantee
over, I
Dragon for
think,
either
though, if
team.
Doran can base
Nongshim,
TP, but there's
they
no
take
jungler
control of
either.
the area, though. They grab the kill onto
Faker's
FaZe,
ult is coming
and
back
that
up
should be
soon.
another Drake going over to them.
Faker might be in trouble here. I mean, there's not really much of a way out. Let's see what he can
Doran
do.
can
Oh,
go
he sniped him.
back. I'm not sure about
Oh,
that
he
one
dodged it.
now. Pleta, can you stay alive? Faker almost killing both of them.
Okay,
And now
Doran just
is
said,
trying to get on in.
Faker,
Scout wanting
I'll
some
save you,
revenge,
and
though, as Faker
Faker's still-
realizes that he's gonna have to try and
Whoa,
go for
my
it
god, he was about to
again.
chop him up there with the
His
ER.
name correctly in both solo lanes after some
If
heroics.
Akali had ult, they would have won that
T1
fight.
and Nongshim.
But
I think we're
Nongshim did the
late.
right thing.
I think we're going to
They
3
saw
games, Atlas.
Akali
I think
behind,
Nongshim have enough
and they
control
just
over this
ran
game now. Even
forwards.
just having
Here,
2
look, they see
Mountain
Akali
Dragons
behind.
is gonna do so
And I
much
think
work for
Nongshim
their
just call,
composition.
click forwards
The
only
bubble
now.
value here, not this
It's
one,
the
but
only
the
way.
follow-up one
Ignore
is
Akali.
massive. Look at
And
angle
this
for
makes it so
Scout's
PaZe
Storm,
can't
kind
fight.
of
He can't fight
unpunishable.
3v5, bro.
And as Doran goes through here,
How
he
can he
takes
even get
so
any
much
damage down?
FaZe is
He's
trying to push forward
trying,
here,
but-
and he just gets chunked out. And, I mean, Scout flashes to follow here, and the Lucian is just dead. And I think Lucian, see if he can make something of this. As Faker is able to get this Shuriken to land here, forces Kingen to
If Kingen didn't have flash, he would actually
and then
die so
is
quick.
almost able to escape. Great flash here as well from Faker, but the Scout's damage is unfortunately for Faker just
Scout.
too much. Then he's trying to be like, okay, well, I guess I'm not getting out of...
I will say
And
nice
that
fight
would've
from Pleta.
been pretty devastating
Pleta.
for Nongshim, especially if Faker then
Owner
gets to go
couldn't
back,
move.
then gets to teleport back in. As now Doran taking a bit of damage here, but he is a Cassante, does have a decent health bar on him.
Okay.
A lot of resources used in that
Okay.
exchange for Nongshim. Notably, the tidal wave is going to be down here.
Oh, Diable.
Wow, that's
My
quirky
God,
damage.
the damage from that phosphorus bomb was just
He has no
gigantic.
flash,
Culling
though.
goes in. Diable right in that
Their
front
carries
line
are
as
stuck here,
Doran will try and
Nongshim.
cut him up. They do take down
Oh my
the
god, both
Gorky.
carries for
There
Nongshim
goes
are dead.
the damage is just
Oh god, they
missing.
overplayed.
And outside
Oh
of King
no,
as he
Nongshim,
flies,
you've
it does
thrown it
fall
away.
down. At least he gets rid of the Cassante.
Oh, for fuck's sakes,
Now
man.
Faker looking for even more. And T1, they've got Baron on the mind.
How did
They
both
only-
of their
it only
carries
cost
just
them
die?
Doran in that fight, and I think they should
Both
be able
no
to take
flash,
this.
both just getting
I think there's
engaged on.
just too many T1 members here for Kingen to be able to stop.
Yeah,
Split
maybe
doesn't have
Kingen
his
can
tidal
try.
wave.
He has Nami
See
W
what
and
he
E.
can get done here, but I think this
I
Baron
don't think he can do it, can he?
I mean,
Unless... Oh, that's good damage, actually. Now, Pace just kills him, doesn't he?
Kingen is super healthy. at this point in time, but Ona
He has to go now.
They're not going to be able to stop
He's
the
not gonna.
Baron.
He's in the back. He's in the back.
Can they get anything off the back end of this fight? No, teleports are going to be respawning, and now they're looking to just try and turn this 4 versus 2. And despite the health bars, I think that King
Why did he stay around for so long?
overstayed their
Oh
welcome.
god. Oh my god, they just ran at them. That was such a confusing contest. Scout runs left and sees a TP. And then Diable runs right, Scout runs left. No flashes on both. Both 1v1ing, like one's 1v1ing Akali, the one's against Wukong fucking Lucian. Their back line is their front line, and then Kingen just rocked up and started co-streaming T1 doing the Baron, and then he decided to die at the end, like he's literally the cameraman.
He did hit a few harpoons on the Faker and did a lot of damage, but there's 4 members here. There's no smite for Nongshim. There's no way they're going to deny this, and they cannot stop the Baron, nor will they get out with their lives. And what felt like a 1 game here for Nongshim is tossed to the Wolves.
He's like me for real.
Yeah,
another solo
Faker
kill?
is just going to kill Sponge-shaped. T1 decided that the circus is over. It's time for some winning. Oh my goodness, the culling just destroys Pleta.
2 inhibitor turrets will be sieged here briefly as Paze can just walk up to Scout. Like, Scout has to be careful.
Yeah, he
the
does
damage
manage
is
to go
insane.
gold, and the Arcane Storm is doing a fair bit of work here, but they are diving this turret.
It's crazy that
There's nothing they can do about it.
it's
Faker
16 to
somehow
18,
died
16 to
elsewhere
19 in
on
kills,
the
whatever it
rift,
may be.
but
It was a little bit of
pretty
circus
good. If Faker
gaming,
go
but
1-for-1, he did.
I think T1 bot lane for me is the strongest point in the team right now, for sure. Which makes sense because they have Keria, but they really are gapping in the last like 2 weeks. Gen GT1 will be amazing to watch. Pace Keria form against them on Saturday will really tell the full story.
Are going to continue moving to 13 games in a row that they've been unable to find a victory, and as the Rebel Baron power
Okay, T1 keep the win streak going. They're on a pretty big win streak now. I'd say like 4 or 5 series in a row. Not as much as Bro though. Bro's gonna go on a crazy win streak.
It's a big fumble from Nongshim. I do think that
Faker's form looks good, man. He looks really aggressive. Owner also looks like really aggressive.
I believe for just a moment, I was like, wow, they've really figured it out. They know how to play this comp out. They've gone through the toughest part. They've been able to
All right, now it's time for DK.
Lucian, Akali, and it's not that
Player of the series. Player of the series.
They can out team fight this because they did it once, and then
Probably Faker, no?
The composition was scaling up really nicely.
I think his rise was massive.
It's not enough. In the end,
I think his Akali was massive. Actually, it's Pace. It's Pace. It's Pace. I just thought about Pace. It's Pace.
I voted for Pace initially because I thought he had an amazing game. Obviously, got the Penta in game 1.
I could see why someone would vote for Faker, but I think Pace Pentakill and the Lucian game was pretty flawless.
In the second game, and in the first game was able to do so much with the rise. I swapped over to Faker. I think both of them are warranted, but I had to go Faker here.
I think there's quite a few pretty good votes. I think Keria also had a it was a low-key series.
Hey,
it wasn't like he was
Keria.
stealing away votes on that
We do the
one,
interview.
But his Melio was absolutely fantastic.
And then
His
we
Seraphine,
do
a
the,
lot of those ultis in game number 1 were absolutely fantastic. But honestly,
the DK
T1,
series.
they had a bit of fun in game number 2, but they did definitely get it together towards the end. And this team, I'm looking forward to that Saturday showdown. I think T1 versus Gen G is going to be an absolute banger here, and what a series to have in that prime time on Saturday.
You know, when you look back at these highlights we're going to watch here for the second game for Nongshim, there are so many moments where they
Is Ashe a
outplayed
ban
or they
versus
punished
Pace?
T1's
Are teams
circus,
just fucking
right? They were
inting?
like, no, I think you guys are being a little bit greedy. Not this part.
I feel like
struggled early.
teams need to start taking away Ashe Seraphine from T1. Because a lot of the games that they're winning, his Ashe is 4 wins, 100% win rate, 10 KDA. Every time they lock in Ashe Seraphine, it just feels
like Nongshim have control of it.
kind of cooked.
Then they made that big mistake in the mid lane. Diable's positioning very aggressive after trying to fish there in the jungle. T1, you can't make those mistakes against them.
Yeah, when he's on Ashe, he's crazy.
Absolutely snap your neck and win the game. And you're like, wow, I thought maybe we were going 3. No. T1 say no.
Nope. And just finding themselves these fights into Baron, into game over, is just something that this team has made their thing over the last few years.
DNS versus DK. Enosh and the Doive will start for DNS in the match against DK. So, I know the Doive is a jungler. He used to play on Bro. And Enosh is an AD carry, isn't he?
Diable just has no out because he's positioned so far forward.
Wait, he also played on Bro.
He's like, oh, there's just too many T1.
So Dokdam and Pyosik are out.
Yeah.
What the fuck? So you have Piosik, Peter, and Dokdem, and none of them are starting.
And the game ended. Scout here trying to buy time with Diable as he's respawned with his arm guard, but it is just too much T1 too quickly, and they're coming through piecemeal, and T1 just end the game.
Yeah, Faker going 1-for-1 towards that top side as well meant that there was no rumble to attempt to
What?
clear out the wave and Sponge
That
by
is, it's
himself,
impossible
never
for DK
able
to lose
do it.
that series.
But as you can see, there are smiles on the faces, especially of Ona, who was certainly looking pretty relaxed.
How have they signed those three players and not started them?
As well,
That is insane to me.
You know, get his jacket on early. They're just chilling out. You know, this is regular season T1, not taking things too seriously. However, looking very, very good as they do it.
Yeah, definitely some relief, I think.
All right, what is the POG? Talk to me.
Awkward, as you guys could see that big bump of the blue there. Where
Who's the
thought,
POG?
Oh, man,
Say it.
there. Scout's gonna get it done on this.
It's
Victor,
Pace. It's Pace.
and it all went wrong.
It's Pace.
It all went right for
Some
T1.
people might vote for Faker
They
though.
were like,
I could see it, but
if you
it's
guys are
definitely
trying to
Pace.
push like this, you've used a lot of your cooldowns. You don't have the Nami ult anymore. We can actually flank. Faker gets behind. The collapse there was just brilliant.
Pace looking like
They
Sparky
killed him,
12
they
on the
killed
Rift
Scout
today,
on
not gonna
the
lie.
other side. And Faker will pick up POM. Again, I think you
I mean,
could've gone a
sure.
few different ways here, but I had
I
to
see it.
remember
I still
that
think
his
Pace
Rise
should have
game
won
was
though.
also insane,
I think
and
Pace's
then I was
series
like,
was
oh, I'm so
flawless.
voting Pace, even though it's, you know, I think Pace
But
should get
we got a
votes
Faker
here,
interview,
but
so
yeah, I just kind of realized like, no, it's 100% the Faker.
After getting back-to-back solo kills, especially in this matchup and very early in it as well, extraordinarily impressive. And it takes me back, it's so interesting because it is such a 2023 Faker.
I think the reason Faker won it is
Up
obviously
against
because he
Wavo,
solo killed about
Akali
how many solo times did he solo kill?
absolutely bananas
4
in that
times.
series as well in the grand final, and does it against Scout here, who was another player that he eliminated from that tournament as well. And so now we get to have a chat with the GOAT, which is something that we haven't had as many times this season with so many great players taking those POMs.
Yeah.
Faker.
I just think right now T1's form is pretty insane. Nongshim
Yeah,
are having
it's
some
good, it's good.
struggles. I think that much is undeniable, but T1 look like they're just hitting peak every day. And that was after we had a few slumps early.
Yeah,
we were
I
back
agree
and
with
forth,
Wolf.
but now T1 are just every single day. It's like business as usual. They look like they might, in fact, be able to become the best team in the LCK given enough time.
Well, let's have a chat to Faker now about it.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Dear for the POM interview translation.
Yo, W dear.
Joined by Faker on the side of T1.
My
who just picked up
coworker.
Another 2-0 victory. With that win today, you just reached 9 total wins for the season. How do you feel? Lately, we're on a really good winning streak, and we're taking a lot of wins. And I feel like we're in a really great momentum, so I'm just really happy that this match today also went well. And you're currently on a 3 winning streak, and you're showing that the road to EWC was just as great. And it
Ask me
looks
about
like
the
you're
thumbs
keeping
up.
up your pace, so how do you feel? Yeah, I think our teammates are definitely feeling the great spirit that our team has. The whole atmosphere is really positive, and I think in the practice process, we actually feel like we are improving a lot. And from the draft in Game 1, you guys took Ashe, Seraphine, and Xin Zhao, such high-tier champions. So did anyone mention that the draft went really well? Yeah, for the Game 1 draft, before the match started, it just didn't really drift too far off of what we had in mind. So I think this was definitely one of our strategies that made us get that edge. And in Game 1, T1's team coordination and setup really stood out. So for the early jungle pathing and more, was it all planned before the game started?
Owner just
Yeah, before the
found them and
match,
fucked them
we
up.
definitely have a lot of discussions, and this was definitely a reflection of our preparation and regarding the draft. So I think, yeah, this is another part of our strategy. And your Game 1 Rise had such high damage output, so were you pretty proud of yourself? Well, rather than feeling proud, I think, yeah, I guess my teammates, owner was telling me, why are you just so strong? I think it's just the way Rise is. That's just who Rise is. And Keria reached 6,000 assists, and Pace got the first pentakill of the 2026 season. So would you like to say a word of congrats? Actually, Pace, even in the LCK, he has always been so good at taking pentakills, and you know, we just all thought, oh, he finally did it. And
He's
for
a kill
Keria,
stealer.
he reached 6,000 assists, and yeah, I'm pretty proud of him. And he actually mentioned, Keria actually mentioned that he was going to go for 7,000 before you. So what are your thoughts on that? Well, I guess I will accept that challenge.
Hey!
And you had such an amazing solo kill montage in game too. So let's take a look. How are you able to find these angles? I think it was just that I knew that I would be able to get the kill.
Faker,
So
bro!
that's why I went in.
Nice, not
So you
serious.
went in knowing that you will get the kill.
No.
I think it's
He's
just that
Faker's the kind of guy to be like, oh, you want to get better at League?
overextending. I
Well,
think that's
just
why I was
try
so sure
breaking
that
their
I
nexus.
can actually secure that kill.
It's like Faker. You mother...
But in the late game, that Victor got a triple kill and disrupting the flow of the game. So what was your
And
answer
you
to
know
that
why he
bad
got a triple
Victor?
kill. You know why, say it.
Yeah, I think it looked a little dicey after we lost the team fight
Oui.
that we were so sure on winning.
We.
But I feel like just based on the comp, I feel like I just had a lot.
Nah, you
on
pressed
my
E
plate
on the
and a
Rumble
lot of
TP and went in
different things that I
1v5.
can
Say
definitely
it.
execute. So
Say
even
it.
regarding
I feel like that David
who
Beckham
skilled
scene where he says, well, who
first
did
or
you drive
who
to
skilled
school in?
more, I feel like
Yo,
we just
say
knew
it.
that we would be able to secure today's victory. And with the Deathfire Torch allowing mages like Ryze and Victor to be played more, do you think this is a big enough shift to change the matchup against the other champions? Yeah, in the current version, I feel like you can see a lot of different options, and you see a lot of different stats. You definitely start seeing a lot of Deathfire Torch. I feel like this is what really allows you to see various champions in this current meta. And this upcoming Saturday, it'll be against Genji in the Saturday showdown. So what do you think will be the key? I think individually as players, I think we just have to maintain our form, and I think just reaching our ceiling would be really the key to defeating Genji this weekend. And that's all from Faker, and back to the space.
Yo,
Thank you.
W Faker, big love.